Hello, science fans! Welcome back to another fascinating journey into the world of everyday wonders. I'm so glad you're here, because today, we're about to uncover the secrets behind something you probably have in your kitchen right now. That's right, today, we're diving deep into the science behind honey. You might think of honey as just a golden, sticky treat, perfect for drizzling on pancakes or sweetening your tea. But there's so much more to this natural marvel than meets the eye. Sure, it tastes amazing on toast, but honey is more than just a tasty treat. It's a product of nature's most industrious insects, bees, and it's packed with fascinating properties that have captured human curiosity for centuries. For thousands of years, people have turned to honey not just for its sweetness, but for its healing abilities. Ancient civilizations treasured honey as a precious medicine, using it to treat wounds, soothe sore throats, and even preserve food. The ancient Egyptians, Greeks, and Romans all recognized honey's remarkable healing powers. They wrote about it in their scrolls and carved its image into their monuments, showing just how important honey was in their daily lives. They noticed that when honey was applied to cuts or scrapes, those wounds seemed to heal faster and with less infection. Even without microscopes, they understood that honey had special properties that protected and healed. Long before modern medicine and antibiotics, people relied on the gifts of nature to stay healthy, and honey was one of the most trusted natural healers in their toolkit. Fast forward to today, and scientists are using advanced technology to confirm what our ancestors knew all along. Honey is a powerful germ fighter. Researchers are discovering new ways honey can help us, from fighting bacteria to soothing burns. But what makes honey so special? How does it actually work to keep germs at bay? The answer lies in a fascinating mix of chemistry and biology, all working together in perfect harmony. Honey's unique properties, its high sugar content, natural acidity, and special ingredients added by bees, create an environment where most germs simply can't survive. It's like a natural fortress against bacteria. We'll explore how honey draws water out of bacteria, making it impossible for them to grow and multiply. This process, called osmosis, is just one of honey's many tricks. Honey also uses its natural acids to disrupt bacteria, creating a hostile environment that keeps them from thriving. And if that's not enough, honey even produces its own antiseptic, hydrogen peroxide, thanks to enzymes from the bees themselves. It's like a tiny chemical factory in every drop. Every drop of honey is packed with scientific wonders, from its complex chemistry to its natural healing abilities. It's a true marvel of the natural world. So, let's put on our thinking caps, grab our magnifying glasses, and get ready to explore the sweet science of honey together. There's so much to discover. Remember, science is all around us, even in a simple jar of honey. Let's get started and unlock the secrets hidden in this golden liquid. First up, honey's incredible sweetness. Honey is packed with sugar, mainly fructose and glucose, which means there's very little water available. Bacteria need water to survive and multiply, but honey's low water content traps them. This process is called osmosis. Water is pulled out of the bacteria and into the honey. The result? Bacteria shrivel up and can't reproduce. It's a simple, effective defense. That's why honey can last for years without spoiling. Archaeologists have even found edible honey in ancient tombs. The same process that preserves honey in a jar also protects wounds. So next time you enjoy honey, remember, its sweetness is its first line of defense. It's pure sweet science at work. Honey's sugar content is more than just flavor, it's protection. That's the power of osmosis. Next, let's talk about honey's acidity, a fascinating aspect that's often overlooked, but crucial to understanding why honey is so special. Honey isn't just sweet, it's also surprisingly acidic, with a pH that typically falls between 3.2 and 4.5. This means honey is more acidic than many fruits, and much more so than most foods we eat every day. Most bacteria thrive in environments that are close to neutral on the pH scale, around 7. But when they encounter honey's acidic conditions, their internal chemistry is thrown off balance, making it difficult for them to survive or multiply. The acid in honey interferes with the enzymes and proteins that bacteria rely on to grow and reproduce. These essential molecules can't function properly in such a sour environment, so the bacteria become weak and vulnerable. Imagine trying to build a house with broken tools or missing parts. That's what it's like for bacteria trying to survive in honey. Their biological machinery just can't get the job done. This low pH doesn't work alone. It teams up with honey's low water content, creating a 1-2 punch that makes honey an extremely inhospitable place for germs. The combination of dryness and acidity is a powerful defense. The main acid in honey, called gluconic acid, is actually produced by a special enzyme that bees add to the nectar as they transform it into honey. This is a natural process that starts right inside the hive. So, honey's acidity isn't just a random feature, it's a direct result of bee chemistry and their unique way of processing nectar. Bees are nature's little chemists, engineering honey to be both delicious and protective. This acidic environment is one of the reasons honey has been used for centuries to help wounds heal cleanly. The sourness helps keep harmful bacteria at bay, giving the body a better chance to repair itself. For germs, honey is a tough place to survive. The acidity, combined with other factors, makes it nearly impossible for most bacteria to grow or cause infection. Honey's sour power is a key part of its germ-fighting strategy, working silently but effectively to keep it safe and long-lasting. Nature has engineered honey to be hostile to bacteria, using acidity as one of its main weapons in the fight against germs. That's the science behind honey's remarkable healing power, a sweet treat with a sour secret that keeps us safe. Now for one of honey's most amazing secrets, hydrogen peroxide. Bees add an enzyme called glucose oxidase to nectar. When honey is applied to a wound and gets diluted, this enzyme activates. It reacts with glucose and oxygen to produce small amounts of hydrogen peroxide, a gentle antiseptic. Unlike store-bought hydrogen peroxide, honey's version is slow release and low concentration. It's strong enough to kill bacteria but gentle on healthy cells. This allows wounds to heal without irritation. The slow-release system keeps wounds clean over time. Bees have evolved this process to protect their food, and it works for us too. It's like having a tiny medicine factory in every drop. Bees are nature's chemists, creating a perfect antibacterial system. This partnership between bees and humans is pure genius. That's the magic of bee biochemistry. Honey's defenses don't stop there. Plants add their own power. Bees collect not just sugars but also phytochemicals from flowers. These plant compounds, like flavonoids and polyphenols, have antioxidant and antibacterial properties. They give each honey its unique color, flavor, and medicinal strength. Some phytochemicals damage bacterial cell walls or disrupt their communication. Think of them as the special forces in honey's germ-fighting army. This multi-pronged attack makes it hard for bacteria to resist honey. The types and amounts of these compounds depend on the flowers bees visit. That's why some honeys are more medicinal than others. Every spoonful of honey is a taste of a specific landscape, packed with plant power. The connection between soil, plants, bees, and honey is remarkable. Nature's teamwork makes honey a true superfood. Meet Manuka honey, the superstar of medicinal honeys. Made by bees pollinating the Manuka bush in New Zealand and Australia, it's famous for its extra-strong antibacterial power. Scientists discovered its secret, a compound called methylglyoxal, or MgO. The higher the MgO, the stronger the honey's effect against bacteria, even superbugs. Manuka honey is rated by its MgO, or UMF, unique Manuka factor levels. Medical-grade Manuka honey is used in wound dressings and gels. It helps manage infections, reduce inflammation, and promote healing. This is a prime example of how a specific plant can create a superpowered honey. Manuka honey's unique chemistry makes it a focus of medical research. It's not just food, it's a natural medicine. That's the Manuka difference. Honey's medical story spans from ancient Egypt to modern hospitals. Egyptians used honey in hundreds of remedies and even for embalming. Greeks and Romans valued honey for healing wounds and soothing illnesses. In India and China, honey has long been a staple in traditional medicine. Across cultures, honey was the go-to antiseptic. Today, with antibiotic resistance rising, honey is making a comeback. Medical-grade honey is now used in hospitals worldwide for wounds and burns. It keeps wounds clean, reduces inflammation, and stimulates healing. FDA-approved honey dressings are used for tough-to-heal wounds. The same substance used by ancient healers is now in advanced medical care. Sometimes the best solutions are timeless. Science is rediscovering what nature has always known. Not all honey is created equal. Raw honey is where the magic is. When you look at honey on the shelf, it might all seem the same, but there's a world of difference between raw and processed varieties. The journey from hive to jar can change honey's flavor, texture, and even its health benefits. Raw honey is simply strained, not heated or heavily filtered, so it keeps all its enzymes and plant compounds. This means it's packed with antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that are naturally present in the nectar and pollen collected by bees. You might notice raw honey looks cloudy or contains tiny bits of pollen and wax. These are signs of its purity and minimal processing. Processed honey, often found in plastic bottles, is heated and filtered, losing much of its medicinal power. The heating process, called pasteurization, makes honey look clearer and prevents crystallization, but it also strips away many of the nutrients and beneficial compounds that make honey special. High heat destroys enzymes and filtering removes beneficial pollen. These natural elements are what give raw honey its unique taste and health-boosting properties. Without them, processed honey becomes little more than a sweetener, missing out on the full spectrum of benefits. For health benefits, choose raw or unpasteurized honey. It may look cloudy or crystallized, but that's a good sign. Crystallization is a natural process that shows the honey hasn't been overheated or diluted. In fact, many people prefer the texture and richer flavor of crystallized raw honey. One crucial warning: never give honey to infants under 1 year old. This is true for both raw and processed honey, as their immune systems aren't ready to handle certain natural bacteria that can be present. Raw honey can contain spores that are dangerous for babies. These spores can cause a rare but serious illness called infant botulism, which is why pediatricians strongly advise against feeding honey to children under 12 months. Older children and adults can handle these, but babies cannot. For everyone else, honey is generally safe and can be enjoyed in a variety of ways, from drizzling on toast to stirring into tea. Infant botulism is rare but serious, so always follow this safety rule. It's a simple precaution that can prevent a potentially life-threatening illness in young children. For everyone else, raw honey is a natural healer. It's been used for centuries to soothe sore throats, heal wounds, and boost overall wellness thanks to its antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Choose wisely for the full benefits. Nature's best comes raw. When you reach for honey, remember, the closer it is to the hive, the more goodness it holds for you and your family. Honey is more than a sweetener. It's a natural defender. Its high sugar content, acidity, and special enzymes create a hostile environment for germs. Plant compounds and bee chemistry add extra layers of protection. From ancient remedies to modern medicine, honey's power endures. It's a reminder that nature is often the best scientist. Even the most common foods can hold extraordinary secrets. Next time you enjoy honey, think of the flowers, the bees, and the science in every drop. Honey is a gift from nature, simple, complex, and powerful. The world around us is full of wonder. Appreciate the science in your spoonful. That's some seriously sweet science.